This video is sponsored by Dashlane. Let's face it, we have dozens of passwords. I'm sure you'd love a convenient and secure way to access and manage them. That's where Dashlane comes in. Dashlane allows you to store, manage, and access your passwords across all your devices. You can sign up for free or try the premium version for 30 days using the link in the description. If you'd like to keep the premium features and get 10% off, use code EBPMAN Tech Reviews, or keep using Dashlane's free version as long as you like. Now, if you were able to pick up an iPhone 11 this weekend, you're going to want to have a case that's going to give you not only protection, but it's going to look great too. This is EBPMAN Tech Reviews, and today we're going to take a look at cases from Vena that are going to support all of the iPhone family. Let's get right to it. Now in this video, we're going to take a look at a few cases from Vena that are going to give you great drop protection, look absolutely amazing, and they have special features. We're also going to do a wireless charging test to make sure that that new wireless charging feature still works. Let's get right to it. Now the first case we're going to take a look at has, I would say, it's almost like built like a tank. This has incredible drop protection. Look at the sides. So this is going to be a case that has a combination of polycarbonate material and some very rugged TPU. You'll notice just that by the overall design, it's almost like an industrial design type look. Has kind of like this this metal look in the back, at least the finish, but it's polycarbonate material, and it has kind of like this rivet look that's going to give your phone, again, a very distinct look. Has these bumpers on each side, and as we flip this over, you'll notice how, again, very robust design, and how, you know, that polycarbonate material comes all the way to the front, and how pronounced all the buttons are. The case itself, you'll notice, has a very thick lip here that's going to give you some great protection, and then it has this pattern in the inside that is going to protect your phone in the event that it drops, or you drop it, from impact. So that's going to disperse any kind of impact. So we're going to go ahead and put in our iPhone into this phone, and then we're going to see all the features. We're going to see how things align and what kind of screen protection you have. So right now, here's our phone in the case, and then I'm going to tilt it in an angle so you can see the kind of protection you're getting on your screen. Now, one thing to note, I do have a tempered glass screen protector on this case, and you'll notice that the lip of the phone comes well above that screen protector. So no issues there whatsoever. As I look at holding onto it, you'll notice that everything is pretty easily accessible. Here's my power button. You'll notice that the volume rocker here is kind of recessed somewhat. It's not as pronounced as other cases that we've seen, but it's still easy to find. And I like this separator right here because the separator helps me find, again, what is my up and my down button. Now, as we take a look at this side right here, the one thing I will mention, and you know, again, I don't have long nails, is that the volume rocker, or here the mute switch that you have here, is kind of dug in a little bit. You can get to it, and you know, I turned it on and I turned it off, but realize that you have to stick in your finger just like that. But that's what you're getting for having that robust protection, because once again, as you look at these sides, you have great drop protection. You can see how that pops out. And then as you look at the back, notice how your phone looks in the back. And this is, again, the gray iPhone Pro Max, and you can see how that looks. Again, great screen protection, or actually lens protection, for those lenses that you have back there. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to see if this wirelessly charges. So I'm going to take my wireless charger, we'll just put it right here for a second, and then what we'll do is we'll place it right on top. And you'll notice you've got that little sound, and it is charging. Browsing the web securely is important to all of us. Keeping our passwords and browsing experience secure is even more important. Try out Dashlane. It helps you manage all your passwords and even provides a VPN solution to keep your activities private while browsing the web, even in your local coffee shop. What I enjoy the most is that Dashlane helps me remember all my passwords by storing and even updating my passwords for me. You can store passwords, credit card information, and even important notes. Everything is encrypted, and when it's time to use your password, Dashlane will even autofill your password for you. You can get a free 30-day trial of Dashlane's premium features by using the link in the description area. If you like it, you can even get 10% off using the code EBPMAN Tech Reviews, or keep using Dashlane's free version for as long as you like. Now, as we take a look at this next case, this is my favorite of the two that we're looking at because of the utility it has. So notice what happens here. As soon as I open this up, I have the ability to store credit cards here. In addition to storing credit cards, it actually serves as a kickstand. So notice I can put my phone just like this, and it will serve as a kickstand. So it has great utility, but it also provides great protection. You'll notice this raised area here and the impact symbols, as well as how it's raised from the camera area. If we were to take, again, our iPhone, we'll snap it in place, and we'll see how this looks. You get, again, great screen protection, and you can see that right here going all the way around. And remember, I do have a tempered glass screen protector. You have your power button, and you'll notice that it has a little dot here, and then it's also raised. So this is going to give you really easy access to see where it's at. Over here, the buttons are much higher than the previous one, which I really like. You still have to kind of put your finger in here, but it's still reachable. And again, I don't have long nails, so I'm still able to get in there. All the cutouts, just like with the other case, are very pronounced. And if we were to look at that again, you'll notice the cutouts where they were open. Generous opening for, again, your charging cable and your speakers are going to work really well there. So again, this is a really nice case. And again, this case is going to support putting any kind of IDs or cards in there. I'm going to grab a card that I can slap in there. Let's get something that is not real. Okay, and then we'll put it in here. I'm going to actually put a couple so that we can see how that works. Let's see if I have another one here. I think I have a few laying around. Okay. And we'll see how this is going to look. All right. So when you want to get your card out, here is your card, and then all you do is you'll just push out like this, and it'll come out really nicely. And remember, I have 2 cards in here, so this is going to be good for a driver's license. This is going to be good for a credit card that you want to store with you. And you know, the next test is going to be, will it support wireless charging? So I'm going to put it in the wireless charging area and see if it charges. Now I have two credit cards in there, and you'll notice we did not get a wireless charging sound, so I'm going to put it again just to see. Okay, does not support it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to remove both cards, and I'm going to put it in place again and see if the cards are blocking it. No. All right, so the trade-off that you get with this case is that if you do get it for this, again, this protection, and you notice how thick it is. So even if we compare it to this one, it looks like it comes out just a little bit more, and that compartment for your credit card will not allow you to do wireless charging. So it's a trade-off. You get the nice kickstand feature, right? You get the credit card storage, but you will not have wireless charging capability. So just make sure you know that before you pick up this case. So that wraps up our review of the Vena cases. Which one are you going to go for? The wallet case that doesn't charge, or are you going to go for the rugged case? Let me know in the comment area below.